Thanks be on track line.
Seven, five, nine.
What's up, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all come on up in here. We are indeed live. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you slept up under a rock all weekend, this is Monday night. And we are the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live. What's up to everybody on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Caffeine TV was good, gang, gang. And also to our Zeno.fm listenership for those who cannot catch the visuals, but rather listen to the audio. What's good? Welcome. It's your girl 759, always on the screen, ready to do my thing. And of course, I'm joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with a gap in her teeth, but it's perfectly okay, aka Merciless Minx, aka she about to get us in a whole bunch of shit. But but I'm down for the ride. It's my homegirl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cooter. Call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig, Minx, or do they dig?
I hope they dig.
And if not, we got 2 words for you.
Shovel.
That's 1 word, fool.
Shovel.
I hate you, broke it down like that. I hate you. We already starting off with the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. That is the Random Talking Indie Music Show. If you are a first-time listener or a first-time viewer, hello, welcome. Don't be a stranger. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, like and share on Facebook, Instagram at Random Talking Indie Music Show. Follow us on our little socials down here at the bottom of your screen. They down in there somewhere. I'm sure y'all can see it. But if not, catch the replay. Before we get going on this show, because we've got some shit to cover, of course. I want y'all to join the Hustle Culture Mag. You know what I'm saying? Join us. The movement is growing. We need y'all to jump up on this. If you want to be part of that, all you have to do is send in a picture along with a brief quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Be sure to add your location, your IG handle, so you can be properly shouted out. Send all that over to hustleculturemag@gmail.com. Also, at the top of every month, get that Merciless Cast on Patreon. Okay, premium jewels for a low price, full of researched and scam free. We don't do that shit over here at RTIM. We don't do this shit on Minx Radio. So go scam somebody else. I try to keep a straight face. Y'all can't see it, but I'm sorry. And also head on over to the Minx Show podcast for past and current episodes of the Minx Show podcast on minxradio.com, on all DSPs, and also on YouTube. Be sure to hit that merch tab as well. Get you some Minx Mafia merch. You know, fall is here. You need a new, fresh hoodie. So why not go support your Black-owned businesses and get you some Minx Mafia merch? And well, we got merch too.
Yeah, we worked hard on it all weekend.
Yeah, we worked all weekend. Like oh my gosh. Anyway, we are indeed here. I'm not even going to bother to ask how you've been doing because we know what you've been doing. But if you can't talk about it, that's cool. But if you want to give a little insight or wait till later on in the show, just
I'll just say this.
oh, is that your henchman laugh?
One of them,
Not even the more ha 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 ha.
not even.
Not even.
So basically, I've been going through hell. Just a whole bunch of hell. I'm over here just like trying my best to not lose my mind with all the shit that's going on with these fucking scams. They are rampant and out of fucking control. And of course, if you're one of those people that like that plane, if you are one of those people like me who knows right from wrong, wrong from right, who has a conscience, this is a tough ordeal, especially when there's a lot of foolery and fuckery going on. But yeah, it's it's been real tough. This whole weekend has been tough.
I mean, you would honestly think that this just started, but it's been going on for a couple years at least.
It's evolved,
Evolved and devolved at the same time.
totally evolved, and it keeps evolving. And what the fuck is wrong with my server? I'm like, I thought we just fixed this shit.
But
Anyway.
but I don't know if you saw what I had tweeted regarding a certain someone who I'm not gonna mention, but this can I share this tidbit?
Go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure so both of
they
us won't
gonna
get
come-
shot around this bitch. You know what I mean?
They're gonna come here and check us. If you ain't coming to check us, then you just
In the way.
writing with a pen that can't write a check.
Can I mention names?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
This is a no cap zone.
Okay, well, no cap then. So a mutual friend of ours by the name of Grizzly Hendricks, shout out to Grizzly Hendricks, one of the most hardest working indie artists that I have known out of state. Very dope talent. Please check him out. He went on the Star Report. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that show. He went on there to pretty much talk about his experience being scammed by Big Trill and the Black 365 and all of them, and Royce the 5'9" and such. And so basically that whole show became nothing but an hour and some change of shits and giggles. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Star Report, but their main thing is like trolling. I think that's their thing. And what made Minx and I upset is the fact that Star has his Cash App on his channel. He lets his callers call up to the show to offer their 2 cents. Whether
his troll babies.
Yeah, his little troll babies. And so the whole ordeal of these people just, oh, well, you got robbed for $1,800. Why didn't you knock somebody upside the head? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? You're stupid for doing that. You're stupid for if you wasted your money and you. So needless to say, Grizzy got hounded and verbally pounded, by these strangers. You would think that someone, would say, oh, that's fucked up. Hope you get your money back. Go the legal route. It's what I would have done. Do. But they did not offer him any type of peace. And in which the episode where he just gets really, I don't want to say emotional.
I was going to say I'm not going to say emotional, but he was emotional.
He's passionate about what he does, as all artists should be. But if you're out here getting scammed and you just want to tell your story, I would expect you to have that same energy and be as passionate and speaking out against getting scammed. I know a few of y'all out here in Lynchburg. I'm sure y'all got scammed. I know y'all got scammed. So
majority of them did.
A majority of them did and didn't even know it. But if you or someone you know have been scammed, call Maury. No, but the fact that Grizzy took his time out of his day to get on a reputable, well, it's no longer reputable, but Star been around for a minute, and people know who he is. He's got a big following, whatever, what have you. But the fact that you allowed your people to call up on your show to downplay this man and say, "Oh, you're an idiot for spending that much money. You should have did your homework. You should have known. You stupid." Do 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 do. And then when I'm reading the comments, yo, that was the funniest episode I've ever seen. You had that man ready to cry and da 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 da. You don't do that, because for those that were in the comments, that could be your niece, that could be your nephew, that could be your child out there getting the same treatment, getting
Yep.
scammed because they're passionate about their art and they just want to make it. We all wanted to make it at one point. So we did.
Some of us don't even know what the hell making it is.
At this point, I don't want to make it. I don't. Well, I'm kind of over it anyway, but I don't want to make it if that means I have to, everything that comes to my email, I have to question, which you should, but I have to question every single thing. Now I have to get a lawyer that I cannot afford and read these contracts and read these letters and verify. But the people out there that are doing the scamming, your the Block 365s, your Big Trills, your these celebrities that claim they don't know what's going on, bro, you don't know that someone's using your name to scam people
They think
and take money.
that a few of them actually I mean, I think they all know about it. I think they all do.
And the sad thing is they won't even speak out against it. Fat Joe.
No, instead they just fucking threaten people all day and climb into DMs and threaten people to shut up, threaten people to take down their posts, threaten people. And I'm like, look, we gang in
And
this bitch.
sending people to folks' doorstep.
Yeah, sending people.
For what? The Goon Squad. For what? Because you got caught doing some fraudulent shit. And so to keep from getting exposed, newsflash, you were already exposed. You send people across country to hunt down one person to take down an Instagram post, my G. That's how y'all doing? That's what nah.
We ain't scared.
You're a grown ass man sending people to someone's doorstep like, hey yo, take down that IG post. No.
Yeah,
You wasted your gas.
this dude is like a fucking great value version of fucking Suge Knight. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Get out of here.
Ain't nobody scared of your punk ass. Like real talk. And the thing that's so hilarious about all of this is that everybody that's sitting back and laughing and all this shit, I'm like, y'all don't stand for anything. You don't stand for nothing. You don't even stand for certain community issues. And you're a rapper. You call yourself a musician, and
Right.
no one knows. Like the bottom line of everything is that I see that everybody fell off of this Nipsey high. Okay, because this shit going on, I know for certain, for a dead ass fact, that Nipsey would have did something about it. Nipsey would have used his platform to speak out against it. So I ain't saying I'm Nipsey. I ain't saying none of us are Nipsey, but you attract more flies to sugar than you do shit. And a lot of y'all, y'all claim like, oh, my whole community rocks with me. The number one community that you should be looking out for right now, besides your hometown, is the underground. That rhyme. We should be fucking rappers.
Should be.
But it's like I feel like, and I have literally lost sleep over this shit. I lost sleep over this shit. I'm consistently thinking about this shit. This shit is taking a toll on my mental and spiritual health. Not because I'm weak. It's because of the stories that I'm hearing. The stories of people telling me that they had to make a decision between their rent. And again, this is not for none of y'all to laugh at these folks, these kids, which most of them were in their early 20s. I'm in my 30s, so I know better. A lot of these people don't, these young artists don't know any better. They don't, there really is no education out there for them to be able to be on the know of, okay, this is how you do business, and this is the reason why these scams are going on. Now, if they had a mother hen like me that was to say, now, just because a blue checker climbs into your DMs, it does not mean that they're coming with a real opportunity. They don't have this kind of guidance. So stop fucking laughing at these kids.
Right.
But we were all young and we were all dumb and we all got scammed at some point in this business. It doesn't necessarily mean if they took, let's say, $15, $20, $200, maybe $300. But a lot of y'all don't have the idea of how it is to market and promote yourself these days. You need, quote unquote, social influencers. We need influencers. And if you're going to act as an influencer, even though I think influencer marketing is the biggest fucking scam ever, I don't know if you, I posted an editorial last night, something I was thinking about for a while, like what's the point of having a verification badge if, what are you verifying scams or?
Right. Like, yep, that's a scam right there.
What's the point? If most of these accounts are ran by companies, social media management companies and services, then you are not who you say you are. So you should have your badge taken away. That's just my thoughts. If you coming into my DMs and you talking hella shit, talking about you going to help me, and I give you money after you solicited me for money as a fucking bum.
And this ain't no little $5-10 finesse. This is hundreds up to thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
that's being taken from these young aspiring artists.
Up to $750 per slot.
Fucked up.
But the question isn't why would you put your rent to the side for, well, most people are never granted any opportunities.
Right.
And a lot of these kids during a pandemic, y'all are forgetting, during a pandemic, thought that these artists were trying to help them during a pandemic. I can understand if this was not a pandemic crisis, mofos is working, doing the money phone shit, I could get that. But you're talking about during a pandemic when artists know that, hey, you need me and I need you. So they were willing to break bread. They had the bread to break. And all these people did, this company, agency, whatever did, is they took advantage. And that's what makes me, like I say, spiritually and mentally hurt, because I'm literally like, yo, I can't feed my child. Okay. How can I help you with that? How can I help you with that? I can't pay for my car note. Okay. How can I help you with that? Because if I got it, I'm going to help the next person. And I know people are going to sit there, oh, you can't help everybody, Minx. Yes, I can. I can help everybody. The only way I can help everybody is if everybody wants to help themselves by learning the right way to not get fucking scammed. So yes, I can help everybody. Financially, probably not. I can't even help myself. But if I got a couple of dollars and you're like, look, I can't get diapers for my son, I can't do this, I'm going to help. There's going to be no child left behind in this situation. I promise all artists that your children will be your children will be all right. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Yesterday I had retweeted. I'm surprised he hadn't blocked me yet. What happened was the Star Report had tweeted, "Were you finessed by the Block 365 and a top tier rapper? If so, we would like to talk with you." And he tagged his co-host, #ScamAlert, #hip-hop, #music industry. So I go to click and apparently the tweets aren't loading. However, there are 14 retweets and comments and 46 likes. I can't see the tweets.
Did he block you?
No, I can still go on this page and do whatever it is. As a matter of fact, the post that I had reposted, I don't even see it on there.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
In which I retweeted and said, and I quote, You missed? Oh yeah, I had no engagements. I have not been getting a lot of engagements recently, and I lost a few followers. Fuck y'all. Uh,
Same, the same.
I had like 425. Now I'm down to like 416. Fuck y'all. Uh, I said, the fact that this man and his minions straight up roasted and clowned a hardworking indie artist just so they can get a few chuckles is trash. The fact that people paid to call in and troll was trash. The fact that this fool beat up a transgender woman for drugs and bragged about it, super trash.
Mm-hmm.
I beat up a transgender nigga for coke. Like, bruh, you don't. What?
Thank you.
Coffee!
We're very quiet around here these days.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know.
What's up, Beats Mode? He says my followers have been stagnant for months.
Yeah, I've been yo-yoing lately. I don't know, but I don't care actually.
Because
'Cause, you know.
Twitter is ongoing. Well, after the little fiasco that they pulled, when
Yeah, what happened the other day? Excuse me, when they said Twitter had went down for a little while.
because it was the whole stage of events that went down with that was pretty interesting. First, everybody was saying because of Joe Biden's son, who is, I'm not going to call him a crackhead because I don't like that word. His son has a substance abuse issue, and they took a picture of it and posted it. And number one, Joe Biden's son is not running for president.
Right.
Number two, it's one thing to have a child that is I don't want to use the word failure either. And it's one thing to have a child that has a problem. But when that problem is a substance abuse issue, how does your child's behavior, who is a grown ass adult, reflect you as a person?
Right.
We don't know what happened to Joe Biden's son. We don't know if it's an internal issue. We don't know what the reason is as to why he's resorting to a crack pipe. However,
And quite frankly, it's none of our business.
it really isn't. But what happened was that there was the whole blowout didn't happen because of the Joe Biden son thing. What happened was that there was some sort of situation, for some strange reason, people have been leaving incriminating evidence of shit on their computers. And apparently
Oops.
the Trump administration found out that Joe Biden lied about certain elements of what was on his computer and tried to expose that. And then Twitter and Facebook, nah, you can't do that.
Wow.
So mysteriously, Twitter
Mhm.
went down after, there were several publications that was talking about the Joe Biden computer fiasco. I'm gonna call it Computer Gate. And what happened was that no publication, New York Post was suspended for I think a couple of hours for trying to out the story. And everyone is saying like, well, how much power do Democrats have to shut down the internet for the majority of the afternoon to clean up this story?
That's a lot.
I don't, I hate
That's hella damage control.
that's a lot of damage control. But one of the things that I'm a little bit like, I will never say that I support Trump ever. But a part of me is actually starting to see like, yo, maybe that fake news shit is right. Maybe he's onto something. Censorship is happening on the internet at an alarming rate.
It's crazy because, the Trump administration is accusing Biden for, shit on his computer. And then you got Trump's number one boy, Mr. Rudy Giuliani, just going out and saying there's a 50-50 shot that Trump did work with the Russians. Like, really? Like, shut the fuck up. This has nothing to do with you.
Giuliani is
sit down and shut it.
Sidebar. I do want to say real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to Articulate.
Yes, big props.
Articulate was on 105.1
yes.
last night at the top beginning of the show. See, this is the
Yes.
type of shit I like. When you tell me to tune in, I'm gonna be on the radio. I'm like, word. And they played Articulate song on Power 105.1. So shout
That's
out.
how it should be done. Scam free. Articulate, big up. Congratulations, man.
We love you, Articulate, wherever
That's
you
good
are.
shit. I love to see
He's
that.
not here. We just saying it.
Oh, damn it.
No, I
Yeah,
just
super awkward. He gonna pop in like, hey, what's up? Like,
that's okay. That's okay.
we
Because
were just talking about you.
when he comes, because I knew it was going to slip my mind at some point, but I just wanted to give him his props from the beginning.
Yeah.
Shout out to Articulate. I was when
From
he
station head to Power 105.
well, we back on station head, kind of, sort of, not really.
What the hell? The hell?
So, I and this is why I say another part of the scam shit. There's a good side to it and there's a bad side to it. I know a lot of y'all are seeing the bad side in public, but there's a lot of good sides that's happening. I have met so many dope journalists, just independent journalists like you and me are independent broadcasters. I've met some dope ass journalists. I've met some dope ass podcasters. I've met some dope ass people in radio. I've met some dope ass people. And to be in a position to be able to sit down and look at all the people that are trying to do something for the underground. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Right.
like all of us small people, we're sprinkled all over the place, but we all have like our own following. So shout out to True Words. True Words put me onto D Street, right? So D Street, he's an artist, but he does podcasting, he does radio, and he does his 24/7, 365. So one day, and he's all about the artist. So I think it was last Thursday, I think, I'm chilling. True Words hits me up and says, "Hey, look, can you help my partner out?" I said, "Sure, what's going on?" So his partner does the reviews and stuff like that of music. People submit music and he reviews it, and he has a good following, right?
What's up, Leonard?
Leonard.
So,
I say it just like he knows why I say it like that, because of Gina. She scared him on his birthday one time.
oh,
She's like, "Leonard." So
she's become a bit of a jokester, hasn't she?
oh my gosh, she's too much. So D Street, we were trying to troubleshoot his issues, but of course, where he is at down south, they just don't have, like, I guess, good reception. They're not like 5G yet and all that good stuff. Where he's at,
Where at?
I think I forgot where it was, but it's I think it's like further down south. So D Street, was having issues. I was trying to put him onto the Periscope on the computer, right? So we were troubleshooting and shit. It didn't work out. So magically, True Words, he had his noggin. He says, "Yo, check out Station Head. Maybe that will work." So he's officially, loves Station Head, loves the concept, loves the idea. Artists are joining, artists are signing up, artists are tuning in on the desktop. So artists are tipping, artists are tuning in. So I tuned in. I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was Saturday night. He was live, so I tuned in, and just all of us, just like how it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. She said back in the day like it was 20 years ago.
I was gonna tag you, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, she gonna kill me!" Talking about, "You are a traitor."
I mean, anytime you can help out someone else, that's your manifestation, that's your gift, is helping other people out,
Well, I'm happy because again, every single app has clicks.
Of
Every
course.
app has clicks.
Of course.
So I warned him about the clicks and shit, the people that, are not really for the best interests, and, the jackers, the serial jackers. So we're going to be going into more of a, like, he's going to bring me on as a guest here and there to talk about music business stuff, because these artists are, he's good with the knowledge, but he's like more of the DJ, and he needs someone to come on here and there to say what up to everybody, which I'm like, yo, y'all make me feel so like special, and I'm not. But yeah, we might have to come back here and there, to say what up to everybody. Because who was it? Invisible Tongue says he misses you.
Misses me.
Yeah, he's like, "I miss y'all."
I mean, look,
I
don't keep my iPad charged enough anymore.
My phone went from 80 to 20% in 20 minutes.
Wah, wah.
But the music that was played was pretty dope too. So I would definitely say, between Station Head and Discord and this shit, um, Instagram now. I wasn't on Instagram like that.
Yeah.
We are building such a large network of all different types. I know, right? Beast Mode. He says they better get that Android. They've been saying that shit for a year.
They still haven't done that, have they?
They haven't. But more people are just like, F it, I'm gonna
They
go.
they they fumble in the bag right there because a lot of our listeners and a lot of our supporters have Androids.
But you know what? This is perfect though, because it still gives us time to build so that when they do roll out the Android, it's a wrap. It's a
Oh,
round
yeah.
wrap. All we're gonna be doing is just gaining fans and new people that want to join. But um, I would say the last 2-3 days it was a dope turnout. It was really good. People were coming in tipping. They played my music. They played everybody that submitted, and it was cool. So
As it should be.
as it should be. And I noticed that our dear friend, I've been seeing you in my likes to Mr. Talk Hard. Hi, Mr. Talk Hard.
That is so cringe.
No, I saw he liked like 3 of my rants that I did about the scam. So I know he's seeing what's going on about the scams. I mean, R Star.
Listen. At the same time, we not stupid. Don't be stealing our topics and talking about the shit like y'all hip and y'all care.
R Star, I don't have no beef with him because I don't really think he did anything to hurt me. I just think that
There's no beef, but like you said, there's people that jack concepts and
I don't
ideas.
think he knew about REM. I don't think he did, but just to catch everybody up, guys, me and 759 were on a particular app doing the show, audio only. There were issues that transpired from people that thought, their balls were bigger than mine. And they walk around like their shit doesn't stink. And we don't like that. You come to us, you
And they
ask.
try to gaslight us. That was the crazy shit.
Oh yeah, they tried it.
They tried it.
The bottom line, like, and another dope person that I spoke to, Noah Jones, shout out to him. I had a great conversation with him today. Definitely put me on game and vice versa. Yeah, he's like, fuck the streaming shit. He's like, fuck this. Yo, this man done created his own like Patreon type of thing.
Mhm.
But it made sense. I mean, you can't pay me $2 a month to just check out my shit, listen to my music, see some behind the scenes, listen to podcasts. Then you're not rocking with me. And
Right.
it's a lonely beginning. You probably have maybe 3 or 4 people that are paying and supporting you. But how long it took me a year to get 25 Patreon members, and some of them are not even paying $1 a month. Some are paying 10, some are paying 5. So the $5 and $10 member ones are the ones that I worry about the most. The $1 ones, I'm like, they're just there for moral support, and they just get their song on my station. But
Right.
the problem, is that he was telling me today, there's going to be a big shift. I was going to break it on the podcast, but fuck it.
Break
Yo,
it here.
you know that DistroKid is about to fuck a lot of artists out of money?
Uh-oh. Scamish?
No, just the terms and conditions that mofo signed and didn't read.
That's what happens when you don't read the directions.
So if, and I want producers to hear this, and I want artists to hear this. If you have a lease and a producer is leasing a track out to several different people, they can take your song down now?
Oh, oops.
It's in the terms and conditions. It says it. So producers are going to be real pissed. I'm going to read you exactly what Noah sent me. Now, this is in the terms and conditions of DistroKid. I don't use DistroKid, y'all. And I make my own beats.
Neither
So
do I, and so do I.
It don't affect me, but because we care. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway. So it says DistroKid doesn't take any copyright or other interest in any of your music. It's only a limited license to distribute.
Mm-hmm.
Please understand that you must own or otherwise have the legal right to reproduce and distribute 100% of your recordings,
Mm-hmm.
musical compositions, artwork, and any other material you intend to upload and distribute via the DistroKid service, including the right to make and distribute digital
Well,
downloads.
that sounds like all providers. SoundCloud, it has the similar terms and conditions. I do remember reading that.
They do, but
Yeah.
listen to the rest of this shit. So it says, including the right to make and distribute digital downloads embodying the musical compositions therein and electronic transmissions of such musical compositions, including without limitation via streaming services as necessary. For example, you cannot deliver to us any remixes or recordings that include samples unless you have all necessary written permission from the songwriters and from the owners of the applicable original recordings.
Oh.
We offer a service to help you obtain licenses for your recordings of your cover versions, but you must opt in and register for that service. In other words, you have to pay for that. If you upload any cover versions to us, your recordings of cover versions will not be available in any digital store until DistroKid receives notice that the appropriate licenses have been cleared. So if you are a producer and you are using samples and you have artists that are purchasing your songs for a lease, and then they go ahead and you go and say, boom, DistroKid, this another $5 for me from BeatStars. And you take those beats and you keep giving them out. Now, artist A, that gets deleted.
Damn.
Artist B, that gets deleted. So you're going to have to go now because leases is what's going to fuck up the game.
Yeah. I was never a fan of the lease because even a lease, and I've read some lease contracts. It was like you can only have up to 50 downloadable physical copies. You can only have it up for this long. You have to give credit and do. But yeah, a lot of these producers, especially these younger ones, are relying on midis and loops are considered samples. So
Unless
guess
AI,
what?
now you got AI technology making loops now.
Because even if it says royalty free, it's not.
It's not.
It ain't.
And that's the big problem, right?
That's a gotcha bitch right there.
This is a big issue coming, especially, first of all, unless you're Lightfoot Beats. I love Lightfoot Beats. Love them. He makes all his beats literally like one of the things I posted in my story was he had a can of soda and he goes bing, and then he takes a spoon and he's hitting a thing. So he made the entire beat from sounds that he made around him. Right? Technically, that's original.
Yeah.
Technically, that is original sound. But if I go into GarageBand, that's a license. If I go into FL Studio, that's a license.
Especially with all the packs and sounds and plugins.
If you didn't make them yourself, then it's not. Like Gino was in shock the other day because I didn't know there was a feature on GarageBand that you can actually record sounds and make beats out of the sounds that you make.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that. So
and you've been using GarageBand way longer than I have, and I knew that.
I wasn't looking for it.
Me neither.
But here's what it is. I said to Gino, I played a beat for him. He goes, yo, this is hot. You made this? I said, yeah, out of a burp. I burped. So he's like, where's the burp? I said, exactly.
Right.
You may be like, one day, some of y'all may be chilling and be like, yo, this shit is hot. Yes, I know. I made it from my shit sounds.
So what's that snare right there? It's
that's when it hit the toilet. That's when it dropped.
Bloop. Bloop.
That's when I farted right there. Right there. You hear that? Yep. So We don't know what we're listening to.
Yo, Johnny Giuliano, and I've been supporting and listening to him since the SoundClick days. He actually made a beat from scratch, and he was doing a similar thing where he took a toothbrush and rubbed it on his finger for the little shaker sound.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, anybody can do that if you have that type of patience where you could take like a wine glass and a pen and ding.
Beats Mode says he made a kick with a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I
made a kick with a cardboard box. Listen, you can do whatever it is that I'm telling you, like it was just a plain ass moving box that I used. I used a snare out of a kerosene heater, and yeah, that shit hit. That was my first drum set. Like that. I mean, you don't have to have all these plugins. I mean, it sounds cool, but
it's all aesthetic at that point.
yo, what's your take on beats with no drums? Apparently, that's a new topic that's been going around on Twitter.
And it's not it's missing the beat.
It's missing the very important component.
Beats Mode says, no lie, that shit sounded hot. I can imagine. There was actually a kid I saw one time. I don't know if he was chasing cloud or whatever the case may be, whatever.
Probably so.
So his girl was pregnant, and he, went to find, obviously the first thing you hear is the heartbeat. So he goes and takes the sound and makes a beat around that and writes a song for his child. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. That's so cute.
Oh.
I was like, that I would never do no shit like that.
Damn.
I would never think. Honestly, I would have never thought like, yo, I'm gonna take that noise and make a beat out of my child's heartbeat. We can make a beat out of everything. It's the world is your oyster.
I don't.
I was like, yeah, I hope he didn't make a beat out of like her being in labor. That shit would have been crazy. Oh, it hurts. Oh,
get it out.
Get it out. Push. Get it out.
Epidural.
Give me the that would be dope. That's how you got.
We just did that. Look, we just did that.
Yeah, like
we should be producers. You know that?
We really should.
We really should.
I say, yeah, but put some 808s with it.
Listen, I don't understand. Someone tweeted, I'm kind of tired of people sending me beats with no drums. I'm only putting one song with no drums per project, so I don't need 1,000. Make some shit that slaps.
AI is going to be doing it soon.
I don't understand. Like, so it's basically just melodics and perk and crashes.
I gotta hear what it sounds like, because that doesn't sound like it would sound too good.
I was playing around about 2 years ago, and I muted the drums on a piano beat that I had done. It was all right, but it's like, okay, that sounds like a intro or interlude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because back in the day, you usually use something like that for your skits or your interludes. You wouldn't use that for a feature song or your single or whatever. I don't know what this new shit they doing right now. I can't stand it.
Yeah, they always changing up shit.
Also, segue. The year of the deluxe album. Apparently, everybody's putting out deluxe albums. It's not a new thing, but recently, all of these new rappers have been putting out 6-track EPs and then releasing a deluxe a month after that with all the other shit that didn't make the cut. Listen, I agree with Metro Boomin. That deluxe shit is kind of burnt out. I don't like that. Just save the tracks that didn't make this album. Save that for another project. Just make that 2 separate albums. I don't need to hear the same repackaged bullshit like Nicki did with the Pink Print. And then she was like Pink Print Deluxe, like 4 extra songs. Okay, whoopee.
That's what B-sides are for.
Exactly. That's what a whole separate project is for.
Beats Mode said that's not even a deluxe album at this point. They're
They're just bonus tracks.
dropping DLCs with extra add-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't.
So the reason why he said that was Metro and 21 Savage collabed and did they came back, Wonder Twins Activate, did a Savage Mode too, and he also did a chopped and screwed version in homage to DJ Screw, rest in peace. And he was like, yeah, that deluxe shit's dead. So he just decided, well, the kind of chopped and screwed shit is kind of played out too, because that was
only good in the early 2000s. You can't.
yeah, I'm gonna say up to 2005.
So
And the last song I remember was a song by Luda and T-Pain called Chopped and Screwed, and that was like the last song I remember hearing.
that's a 2000s era. We don't need to go back in time with that shit. Give us some
And-
new stuff. Give us something new.
And so Lil Uzi Vert has been given credit to starting the deluxe trend. No, he did not start the deluxe trend. Nobody started the deluxe. The deluxe been around since before us. Trust and believe. They just wasn't a word for it. But to give this new guy, give a new rapper credit for something that's been done before he was even born is just nuts to me.
No, that's not it.
And for those that don't know what deluxe means, it means a re-release of an album, generally a sufficient period after initial release, featuring extra content related to the album. These editions are commonly repackaged with the new content on a second disc, and many feature additional liner notes. Again, those 5, 6, 7 songs, that could have been one whole different project.
Beats Mode says, "Can I get a Minx EP deluxe? We want some fries with that."
Let me get that deluxe.
Y'all
Let me
are
get that
never gonna,
double.
you guys are never gonna get the EP. It's never gonna come out. No, I'm kidding.
Listen to this bitch.
It's coming out.
Talking about me.
It's coming out. It's just, I don't know. Does that would mean I would have to take down my current releases to put everything into one album, right?
Let me get that double seaweed deluxe. Go ahead and drop it, Mix.
Hold on, I'm reading the comments.
Uh,
What's up, Blaze It Pizza? I love pizza.
I love pizza. Speaking of pizza, I had ordered and DoorDashed this pizza joint because they sold fried Oreos. And there's only one other place in town that I know I can get them, but apparently their restaurant wasn't on my DoorDash and they're closer to me. So I had to go across town and get the fried Oreos at this place called JoJo's Pizza. I got me a Philly cheese. You already know how I am. And some fries. The Philly cheese was okay. The fried Oreos, however,
not so much.
Oh my gosh. If you let them sit, they got so chewy.
I've never had them.
If you're a fat bitch like me, you're going to love these fried Oreos. There's one other spot called Pokey Joe's. It's a barbecue spot, and they sell some bomb-ass brisket and all this fun type of shit. But one of their desserts is the fried Oreos, and it goes over big. And those things are delicious.
I would have never thought to fry some motherfucking Oreos.
They fry Twinkies and everything. It's a southern staple in most places. Like if you go to
Twinkies,
if you go to Mississippi and they have those barbecue cook-offs, you will see some fried Twinkies.
What is it, like a crunch mush?
Crunch mush, yeah.
I guess I have to be really high to enjoy that.
I don't. Because if you're a fat bitch like me and you like Oreos,
because here I am, right? Here I am. Last night on Reddit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Like I'm gonna start a hashtag. I'm gonna call it the keep scrolling movement.
Oh shit.
The keep scrolling movement.
Because they post some shit that you really didn't want to see.
No. First of all, this kid, I told you on Reddit, I'm in all the marketing conversations. So this kid posts up, "Hey guys, I have a marketing question. You know, I'm having issues with growing my Facebook. It's very slow. Nobody's, subscribing. No one's liking my stuff. No one's liking the page. What do I do? So I was the first person to leave a comment. I said, hey, here's a little trick that I did. Now I want you to listen to the key words that I said. Here's a little trick that I did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that's clarified. I said, well, what I did was I created a new Facebook account. Everybody that added me as a friend, I added them back. And because people kept adding me and adding me and adding me, more people began adding me. Once I got to about 4,500 people that wanted to be my friend was when Facebook then said, we are in a conundrum. You may have to turn this into a page. So I said, okay. So when I did, that page was already started with 4,500 likes. Now, somehow or another, this began an invitation to some stupid motherfucker that decided to not keep scrolling. And this is a horrible suggestion. This is a horrible suggestion. It's deceitful and blah, blah, blah. So I said, bruh, I indicated what worked for me. The original poster said, what worked for you? Period.
Right.
This motherfucker came back. I've been a social media manager for 7 years. I've never heard such incorrect, that's horrible for your engagement. People are probably going to not even follow you after that. I said, bruh, once again, you're just upset because in 7 years of you managing social accounts, did that never hit your fucking skull? So you came onto this post to gaslight the thread. Have a nice day. Now, this is the thing I don't get, right? And there's a lot of people out here that ask for advice, like Quora, et cetera, et cetera. These websites are not designed for you to take advice from everybody. You read and you pick out what works for you. So this motherfucker had time last night, and so did I. So yes, hashtag keep scrolling movement. Because motherfuckers really should just keep scrolling. You don't like something, keep it moving. Or if you really felt that the original poster would have been, affected in a negative way, you should have direct messaged them and said, hey, look, that bitch so pretty. That was horrible advice. Don't even listen to it. Or you could have did the best thing. You could have downvoted the shit and kept fucking moving.
Or you didn't have to downvote at all. You could have just minded your business and kept on scrolling.
But I will say, y'all, my method, right? Whether either way, like this guy's logic was so fucking stupid because I was like, so either way, you create a Facebook page, and what's the first thing they ask you to do? Invite your friends, right?
Yep.
I did it the opposite way. They're already following the page, so now they don't have to be bombarded with requests from me to join my page. You're already joining it. Only thing you have to do is say, you know what? I'm unfollow this shit. Why? You're still getting the same content that you did on page A that you're getting on page B. So I said to I was like, what the fuck? How would that hurt my engagement? If people don't fuck with you, they just don't fuck with you.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. I'll tell you from my experience, I run 7 pages, right? Even if you invite people to like the page, and they do, they don't engage with the shit. They don't like the posts. They don't fucking, oh my God, I'm so happy to be like, no. And that is why I'm like, this motherfucker could have kept scrolling. Because if anything that I said was incorrect, I gave you a fucking free ass jewel.
Right. As you usually do.
And I didn't have to do it. I mean, I said it I always say to myself, if I say it on a show, then, it's technically not giving away a jewel, but it was, at your own risk. All these social media sites that you get advice from, relationship advice, production advice, music advice, It's at your own risk. You don't take everything that some people tell you to do. Like I say things and it's always like when I say it, like you dudes have an issue with women giving advice. And I just wish that you guys would say that. Because then, oh, here's the other thing. Dude comes back and says, well, I just went to your page and I can see that you are a rapper. Bitch.
What?
What does you being a rapper have anything to do with anything? He's like, oh, well, you don't really seem to be knowledgeable. Bitch, you know what? I'm going to let you have that because you don't fucking know me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know what I do. So I left it at that. I said, look, homie, you said you've been doing this shit for 7 years, right? When I need advice, I'll pay for it. Now shut the fuck up. Left it just like that. So now the mods are like, I'm mean. Apparently, I
Yeah,
am.
because see, when you jump out with the shut the fuck ups, then,
Look, the way I look at it, I don't really consider myself mean. I get agitated when you see that I'm exiting a conversation and you are still trying to bait me. That's what I don't like. That's when I become mean because now I'm like, I told you 3 times I didn't fucking ask you in a nice way and you still going. So once a person says, look, I appreciate it. Thank you. But I didn't ask you, but appreciate it. Thank you. But I didn't ask you. Now, the third time I say it, I'm going to say it with a little bit of sprinkles of sazon in that shit.
ooh, the sazon.
My sassiness. So I'm not mean. I hate when people say, "Oh my God, just the way that you are." Like it kind of made me feel like I'm like, I'm not here to intimidate anybody. I just speak my mind. I'm from the Bronx, so we talk at people. We don't talk to people. I'm working on that. I have a deep voice, so of course, I'm working on that. I guess if I talk like this, then people will take me a little bit more seriously.
Oh god, because then if you spoke like that, you're a little ditzy, and
They want me to be ditzy, you know that. But I'm not mean, guys. I'm a very nice person. I will give my shirt off to the next person. I am always looking out for everybody but myself. So when people like tell me that they think I'm mean or I'm rude, I'm nasty, I'm this, I'm that, I clown people. Oh, you're no different from the Star Report. I don't bring people onto my platform to make fun of them.
However, if you try to come at us, we're going to laugh at you.
I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day when I do a live podcast and I got somebody I really don't like. I'm gonna look, honestly, with all due respect, go fuck yourself. Like literally, I just want to say that so bad. Like, oh, so bad. Hold on, we got Lionel B.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in with us.
Oh my God, you have a blue check. Are you like famous?
Listen to her.
He says, Beatsmo says, you mind if I have your shirt? You can have my Kiss My Ad shirt anytime you want. He says, yes, I'm a YouTuber and a rapper. Oh, hello, Lionel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the love. What is a YouTuber?
Someone who goes on YouTube and makes videos about random stuff, I suppose. You got your makeup tutorials, you got your mukbang.
Am I a YouTuber? Technically?
No, because you run a podcast and radio show and you just cross platform to YouTube. Like if he was doing some viral shit, like
you said viral. I wish. Yeah. I think the shit I've been doing lately is
pretty. The number's been up. The number's been up.
Oh,
the number's been up.
How many? 3 this weekend. We hit 10,000. Was it 10? Yeah, it was 10,000. Yeah, we hit 10,000 visits at Minx Radio. And then by the weekend, by Sunday night, we were at like 16,000.
All because.
Why does it take being controversial for y'all to?
Because controversy sells.
Why? I don't want to be controversial. I just want to be mean because I want to play my fucking games and just make my music.
No, that's not how that works, honey. This just in.
What's up, Bahamas?
Oh,
The
we're getting
Li-
some new folks today.
the Lionel B show. I'm actually gonna screen grab that, Lionel. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you. I
Who
have
knows? You just might be on our show. I mean, if you're down.
I might be on his show.
Depends on what he does. You know
I'm
what I mean?
scared, yo.
So,
All these amazing folks have been inviting me onto their shows lately, and I'm like,
uh,
let me just get on. We got to get on to Pig Stand first.
you know, I don't know shit about that.
Hold on. Instagram is the same name. Pull up. I got you, Lionel. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram, Lionel.
A photo has emerged of Trump partying alongside Jeffrey Epstein with his daughter Ivanka and son Eric in tow. The never before seen image is included in Barry Levine's new book, The Spider Inside the Criminal Web of Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, set to release October 20th, which is tomorrow. It's
You know,
crazy how there's so many tell-all books that's about to come out.
but you know what's crazy about that whole thing? Um,
Where's she at? We still haven't heard from her. Like, where's the trial? When is it? Where's she at? What's up?
she has not been on Reddit because we kind of like one of the conspiracy forums I'm in kind of like did like a whole review on a particular account. When she got locked up, that account stopped being active because obviously when you're in prison you can't be on Reddit.
Duh.
So, well, some people get privileges. I don't know, but
Well,
this
not if you're accused of sex trafficking. Clearly not.
well, if she is in jail, because the thing is, I always say all the time, we don't know. We, as the general public, I've always said to myself, when you see that someone gets life in prison, right? How the fuck do you know that they in there if we ain't visiting them? How do we
We
know?
don't.
We don't know. We assume.
Imagination. That's how we know.
Well, are they
Um,
going to like remote islands or something? And then like, okay, look, today's set is the prison, so I need you to like just sit on your bed.
green screen it.
Yeah, like just make it look like that you're writing something very thoughtful, and then you can go back to the beach.
Oh shit. This just happened today. Ghislaine Maxwell loses fight to keep her Jeffrey Epstein testimony sealed. Yeah, no, they're going to leak that shit. A federal appeals court dealt Ghislaine Maxwell, alleged madam to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, twin blows late Monday by declining to consolidate her appeals in numerous overlapping cases and striking down her effort to thwart. That's a fun word, thwart.
I was
Thwart. Release of a controversial deposition that she gave in a now settled civil lawsuit. The three-judge Court of Appeals for the Second Court held more than 2 hours of oral arguments last week and issued a succinct Monday afternoon order holding that a lower court judge did not err in ordering the release of a 400-page deposition that could shed new light on the Epstein empire. This was back in 2016 when the deposition was made, and she's been fighting to keep that sealed, and that said nope.
Yeah, these judges just don't care these days. They're
Oh
like,
no, we're gonna let everything out in the open. He's
know what?
dead. Like he's not here to defend himself, allegedly.
Just unseal everything.
Yeah, let it all out.
There's been, like I said, there's been a lot of classified documents that have been unsealed as well. And all of them involving aliens and shit.
You know that ain't.
I want to meet ET.
You know that ain't my vibe. That ain't my bag. Mm-mm. That is not. So T.I. confirmed that Drake got peed on, and Drake unfollowed him.
I would too.
What?
Drip, drip, drip.
PPP. Like, why is T.I. confirming a long ago rumor that Drake got pissed on?
Hold on 1 second.
It was probably an accident.
Comments are really bumping on caffeine tonight. Shout out to caffeine.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all keep us lit.
We might be on at the right time. I don't know.
It was only a year-old rumor that one of his friends urinated on Drake back in 2010.
What's up, Velicino? We got Velicino. We got Crypto Media.
What's up? We got our family.
Look at this. The comments are coming in.
Man.
Yeah, so tell the story. Why did Drake get peed on?
Oh, why? I don't know.
Was it an accident? I mean, were they? Oh, look, thank you, Velicino. He gave us a look at this. Oh,
I can't see it. I can't see it.
You can't see
it.
Oh,
kind of, sort of.
I can't see it. gave us a little
Oh, okay. I see it.
tip donation. We
That's what's
appreciate the
up.
donations. It gives the rotations.
Thank y'all so much. Keep them coming. Do I need to drop my cash app?
$ Mix Radio and your
$ 759 beats. All one word spelled out. Let me go see how this came about because now I want to know, and it's a damn shame that
imagine.
I
Hey
have to
Siri.
I have to Google Drake got peed on just to know what happened.
Oh, she actually.
Oh my gosh. The King T.I. released his new album, The Libra, which I'm still listening to. I got a couple of joints I like on there, more so for the production. On the song We Did It Big featuring John Legend, Tip reminisces about fun times with his late friends. For one line in particular, he appears to confirm that his late homeboy Cap drunkenly urinated on Drake during an altercation 10 years ago. He, rap- he raps, caught a body, spent millions appealing your case while I'm fighting my own. Somehow you got home. So drunk in LA, end up pissing on Drake. Shit, fuck it. That's still my brother since back in the trap house. Yikes. You know I can't rap like Tip, but yeah.
No new friends. No new friends
No.
at all.
Fuck you. And and Drake just like, fuck you, unfriend. Like you're really hurting my feelings. But what hurt my feelings is why y'all make Cardi delete her damn Twitter?
Ain't nobody made her delete that shit. She deleted that shit on her own.
Listen. This whole thing with her getting back with Offset. Number one, had nobody put up any pictures or video of her celebrating her birthday. I know that was her moment. Happy birthday to to the Libra Queen and all. But when you put your business out there and you got your baby daddy's soon to be divorced husband in the shot, and y'all supposed to be getting a divorce, and then you come back 2 days later, we back together. I just needed some dick. That's what she said.
Well, I mean,
She was honest. I mean, one thing about Cardi that I love her for, she is honest. But
most relationships are still going on that are extremely toxic and shit because that dick.
They just needed some dick. So in the meantime, in between time, fans and not so fans and others, more so fans, pretty much came to attack Offset, harassing him personally on his platform as well, and jumping on Cardi shit like, yo, why'd you take that nigga back? He toxic as fuck. And this, that, like, we only hear that he cheated. We don't know that for sure. Cardi said that's not the reason why they decided to split at the time. But, whatever that is, it's none of our business. Excuse me. And why they got back together.
What's up, Hayes?
Was originally none of our business until she said, hey, I just needed some pain. Which must be all right because she took him back. I mean, she said, and she did a couple of voice notes. It was like, y'all, my fans, y'all talking down on me. I don't owe y'all an explanation. I try to keep it cool, but then you attacking Offset, and then you sitting there trying to judge me for my decisions. I'm a grown woman, which completely understandable. So she fucked around and deleted her Twitter, and now I can't get my life.
Well, I mean, the way that I look at Cardi and all of these celebrities, number one, y'all need to go back to when we had to write you a letter.
Ooh, snail mail.
Y'all need to go back to that because social media is destroying lives. Literally. It's not just celebrities, it's regular people and regular folks too. But social media, which, I mean, some of y'all, again, minxradio.com, I wrote a dope ass article last night about my thoughts on verification badges and social media in general. And we come from the era of when we were just chilling and buddyless. And, the hardest portion of your day was to write an away message that rocked. You know what I'm saying? So people look like, oh, chilling with the fam, leave it, right? That's what we would say, like in the AOL away messages. Thank you so much, Beats Mode. Beats Mode said, which I will say that an article you wrote was really, really good. Thank you so much. He said it was a good read. it was good bud too. I just had to really get it off my chest. I was like, you know what? Hold on. This
I,
was me last night.
I need you to explain something to me real quick.
Let's do it.
Why is your man's why is your man's dancing? The fuck is that?
That motherfucker never had no Rona. That's not. That is not. Did that?
Why is your man dancing like that though?
But
Wow.
that's cringy as fuck.
Very, very.
What I will say is this. They said I need to come get your grandpa. My grandfather dances so much better than that shit. I'll tell you that much. He's gonna be 90.
I think my grandma had a lot more rhythm. Check them out. Uh.
Hold on, the broke back.
He killed me with the at the end.
No,
Oh Jesus.
listen, Cardi, honestly, I don't think really, Cardi, I don't really think Cardi's built for this shit.
I think she do need to take some time off social media, get her life together. Don't put out any type of business out there that has nothing to do with us. We just want to hear your music, Cardi. Kiki and cut up with you on some funny shit. But when it comes to your family and your personal, save that for your OnlyFans.
Do what Madonna did, even though I don't stand that bitch. Madonna, when you got to think about the era when Madonna came out, because sex was so taboo. It was like, oh my God, is she talking about gay men? Her dances were gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie.
They usually were.
Look at how they did it back then. Madonna, and my mom told me I got to do this, even though I don't do scandalous shit. But she said every celebrity, if you about to blow up, the first thing you need to drop besides your press and all that shit is a tell-all. That's the first thing you should drop. Tell your whole story first. Put that shit in a book with some pictures and shit. So that when people come out and say, like, oh my God, Minx got drunk and fell asleep in the bathtub in the motel, and yeah, we know.
She had throw up all over her hair. Yeah, we know.
We saw the pictures. Anything else?
And then she woke up butt ass naked and don't know how she got there. Yeah, we know. Next.
Did you hear about the time that Minx got locked up? Yes, and she could punch the cop in the face. Yes, we know.
And then she got her ribs fucked up. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. It's like you have to tell all from the beginning. Right.
That kind of makes sense to kind of sort of throw it out there,
right,
so you won't have to do damage control later.
What story can you sell to TMZ at that point?
Right.
Now you're gonna make double the coins because everyone loves a little skeleton in the closet story. They love to hear that shit. So
skeleton Madonna had a whole graveyard.
If I drop of niggas,
don't forget Guy Ritchie. But yeah,
right. You drop your EP. You get a free book behind it. This way, people know the story. Cardi should have told her story. And even if you look at how 50 Cent did, if 50 Cent came out with his EP and had Get Rich or Die Trying, he had a whole biopic of him in it.
Yeah, getting shot, wires in his mouth, the whole nine.
But he told his story. May have not been the full story, may have been slightly embellished, but he told his story. Now, at what point do you say to your fans, I hate when they say, we would just like you to respect our privacy at this time. No, fuck you. You famous.
No.
You don't famous. Get privacy, honey. No. Look, you cannot, when you decide.
Chrissy Teigen didn't say, hey, just give us our privacy as we deal with the loss of our newborn child. No, she had a photo shoot in the hospital.
Yeah, where was the funeral pictures? Anyway, I'm like, look, there comes a time, artists, like not even artists, fans, stans, right? Yo, first of all, these K-pop motherfuckers are really, really scary. They're very scary.
Very.
The fact that what's his face? Who was trending yesterday that nobody knew why and they thought that he died, but Fetty Wap, right? So I see the trends. It says Fetty Wap is trending. So I'm like, oh, it must be because his twin brother. Like that shit really bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a twin. So And I reposted it. Man, this is my worst nightmare. And my sister liked it with the crying face. So we're both afraid, like, the older we get, we have had the conversation recently, like, yo, I just realized, yo, that this is how twins talk, by the way. My sister, yo, I just realized, yo, if I die, I was like, I don't want to hear this shit. No, but I gotta talk to you about it. You promise you're gonna take care of my son? I'm like, yo, are we really having this conversation? Are we really having this fucking conversation? And she's like, why are you getting mad? I said, because I don't want to talk about this shit right now. So I hung up.
Right.
She calls me back. Okay, just remember, the legacy page and shit. I said, what the fuck? What's going on? Oh, I'm just saying anything can happen. I said, I understand, but it's like it's a reality that we all have to face one day.
It's a scary one. No
If
doubt about it.
your siblings, right? Whether you are twins, whether you are just siblings, you should always have like a note, like, know that something happens to me, that you gonna be there for my kid. Period.
Right.
Be there for my kid. Make sure my kid doesn't go to public school. Just keep my wishes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I won't haunt you. I'll probably laugh at you when you're naked, but I won't haunt you. I promise. But to have that, after this Fetty Wap shit, and she wanted to have this conversation, it really like fucked with my head. I'm not going to front. I was mad for like a whole day. But I realized that it is a conversation that needs to be had, even with your parents. You need to talk about death is part of life.
Listen, that's something that I kind of skirmish away from every time, because up to this point, my father and I, we really don't have a relationship. So if something happens to him, I probably won't know about it till after the fact. But if my mom, because it's always been my mom and I for a very long time, something happens to her, I'm fucked. Because I'm an only child. Everything falls on me.
Everything.
Every single thing. Arrangements, her stuff, bills, rent, food, cooking, like everything falls on me.
Right.
And I'm not built for this.
I'm not built for that shit either. And that's why when I saw that Fetty Wap and I saw his brother pass, and the shit that he wrote really fucked with my head, that I really told my sister the other day, like, yo, I hope it's me first. And she's like, why would it be you? I said, because I would not be able to handle that.
Right.
I would. I said, you would probably handle it better than me. So we made a pact with each other, with our kids, with our things, our belongings, our she was like, power of attorney, this, whatever. Because again, like I said, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's getting older. You could be chilling one day, wake up tomorrow and have a load of health shit. So it is good to have that shit in order. But to come off of that, I'm thinking that Fetty Wap, like that the story with his brother was the reason why it was trending. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, listen, Fetty Wap was trending because these K-pop people, I kid you not, I'm reading the comments and I'm crying of laughter. These fucking kids, they're like, look at Jungkook as he sits and mouths Fetty Wap's 679, and the kid literally is looking in the camera and he just goes like, and they're like, oh my God, look how he rushes. He brushed one strand of hair right from his eye. Did you see that? Oh my God, I felt, oh my God.
Oh my
you see how his lips,
y'all need to keep that shit off Twitter, bro. That's so cringe.
How his lip slightly quivered when he said 9. I'm like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm scrolling and it's like I kept seeing the same shit over and over and over. He's all in pink. He's wearing green contacts and he's just like, he goes, there she goes. And he's just like, and they're like,
Look at this, look at this shit right here. Twitter. Here's a tweet. I'm crying. Who's playing Fetty Wap on set? And then you see this.
Yep. That's the one.
Looking like a straight up girl. Like, bro, come on now.
These fan cams are out of control.
Y'all are killing me with that shit. I cannot believe he's looking so cute and it is so tailored for me. Bitch, shut up.
That's what I was like, really? Like, at this point, it's kind of like low key a mental illness at this point, because the fact
Yes.
that y'all sit there and like I could be talking about a serious subject and I could say like I'm not gonna front though, when Benjamin Ironfield got hit with the fan cams, it was hilarious. I was cracking my ass up. He said something about Nicki Minaj, right? And we don't really speak on her like this, but because she's a mom, I give her a little bit of respect, just a tad bit. And he had said something so fucking stupid about, oh well, the dad, make sure you keep the dad away, blah blah blah. So those stands, they tore his ass up.
Oh wow.
What?
This just in.
Wait.
Mm.
What happened?
Carol Baskin comes out as bisexual. God damn it.
Don't you ever do that shit.
I'm sorry.
She loves more than just tigers.
Hello, kid. What she say? Hello there, all you cool cats and kittens. Next thing you know, she's gonna put the Eartha Kitt behind it. That's so ew. I'm sorry, I even interrupted your shit. I'm sorry.
You made my stomach hurt. I was like, oh my God, it is the 19th, and they just said that some bad shit was supposed to be going down.
And Carol Baskin comes out as bisexual. And someone tweeted, the big cat lover loves the kitty. Shocker.
I hate the term bisexual, man. Either you gay or you not.
Well, you can like both.
I mean, I don't believe in that.
No, you can like both.
If I'm a woman, right, and I like a girl, that means that I like girls.
But you can also still have an attraction to men. Men are nice to look at. Especially in sweatpants season.
So are girls.
Especially in sweatpants season.
Hold on. Beastmo says, bisexual confused the fuck out of me. Now you got best of the both worlds. He says, the fuck do I find I do find some dudes attractive. Crypto media is hilarious.
See?
No, but this is the thing. It's one
like
thing
us ladies, like you said, you can appreciate a nice set of boobs.
I love a gorgeous woman with some gorgeous ass titties.
Okay.
That you motorboat them.
But if you had the chance, you probably would.
But
you also have a fiance who is a guy. You see how this goes?
But does that mean I'm bisexual?
And no, and see, I was not trying to go there.
No, this is.
I'm not going to try to out you. I'm not going to.
No, this is a real. Who knows? I might be coming out on the RTIM show.
You been came out. You just had a good way of.
Does that really mean that I'm bisexual? That I like. Okay. I think
see, and because we had a couple of discussions where you said something like, if you dated the girl, you would be the guy. You would be the stud in the situation.
Do I look like a stud?
No. That's the crazy shit you don't.
They said Beastmo. I was waiting for a Beastmo. He says, Minx, you know you want to motorboat Doja Cat's titties.
See, exactly. Thank you.
While she's saying,
thank you.
Black moon.
And she goes, yeah, no, I know.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because as a kid, I used to love, like, my mom wasn't like affectionate like that. But when she would hug me, I would put my head on her boob.
Absolutely not. Nope. Nope.
Comfy.
No. My mama wasn't that affectionate with me either, but I'm not laying on her titties.
I
laid on her stomach because the contents inside her stomach, it puts me to sleep.
Yeah, right. It's like a little ocean.
Like a waterbed, if you will. But yeah, no, you have alluded.
Are you sure you're not in the closet? Look, I don't know what I am. I am in the closet.
She's up in the
closet. No, I mean, I just feel like there's some girls, some women that look good, and I'd be stuck for a minute, like, damn. But I can't really imagine myself like kissing them and doing all that stuff with them.
But you keep saying it. But you kept saying if you were in a relationship with a woman that you would be the stud in the situation.
I definitely would. I would need the schlong. I couldn't let a girl schlong me. Beachmo says, "Is this your partner in crime?" like, we done. Look, I thought that when you came out, that means that you will go all the way. I don't see myself going all the way. Maybe half.
Listen, I mean, if you do or you don't, it makes no matter to me. I still love you just the same. But come on with it already.
Who
Quit,
said that before? I think it
quit,
was,
quit repressing.
I think that was Kevin Hart. Does that make me gay? Does that make me gay?
Stop that. That's gay. The story that he told about his son licking the ice cream cone was the funniest shit ever. I don't care. I'm sorry. He said, I slapped him beside the head. Stop that. That's gay.
Beast Mode says, I'm more scared of this side of Minx than her rants. With me laughing and shit.
She gives herself away, y'all, every time.
Every time.
But damn, what were we talking about? I sound like Joe Budden. Damn, what were we talking about just now? We weren't talking about titties.
Me being a stud.
No, before that, Jesus. Damn, I forgot what the hell we were just talking about.
Doja Cat's titties.
Oh no, we was talking about Carol Baskin, but you were saying something before I interrupted you about Carol Baskin.
I was going to say that, I don't see myself going all the way.
That's not what we were talking about before I interrupted with Carol Baskin and her bisexualness.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Cardi B. Why her fans, why she shouldn't have deleted her account because of her fans, and she should just get some snail mail.
Snail mail.
Some snail mail would be dope.
You know how much stamps cost?
She honestly, look, she could start something else. But my problem is that I don't think celebrities should be in our faces all the time. They don't have no sort of like
allegiance
mystery.
to us.
Yeah, they don't have no mystery.
They certainly don't owe us anything.
Yeah, they don't have to tell us everything, especially like, if we go through real life situations too. We don't post up everything that we going through. We don't talk about everything we going through. Like we literally just live our lives and we post up what we want people to know.
I have a question. I've been seeing this a lot. What's your take on announcing family deaths, like personal deaths? Do you stay off of social media for that, or?
It depends. I wouldn't say the full story about what went down. Like, oh yeah, she gasped for her last breath and reached out to the Lord and said, I am dying. I'm not.
That's that dramatic shit right there.
I'm going to just say, look, at this time we suffered an immeasurable loss and I need to have some personal time and I'll see y'all when I come back. Boop. That's it.
Sounds good. Short, sweet, to the point. Goodness gracious. This is so funny. Reporter and CNN senior legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin started trending on Monday after it was revealed that he exposed his penis during a Zoom meeting last week. As Vice reports, Toobin has been since suspended from the New Yorker for the incident, which he has apologized for. In a statement, he wrote, quote, I made an embarrassingly stupid mistake, believing I was off camera. I apologize to my wife, family, friends, co-workers. I believe I was not visible on Zoom. I thought no one on the Zoom call could see me. I thought I had muted the Zoom video. He was whacking off and he thought he was on mute and didn't have the camera on. So you basically just gave somebody like a little sneak peek into your freak ass porn world. That's okay.
This is exactly why. Not saying that I sit here jerking off. But when I am done with broadcasting or any of this shit, I unplug my camera. Just because, you know what I'm saying? It's just anybody that can hack IP addresses can actually turn on your shit. So I either unplug my camera or I put like something over it. But I don't really think anybody should really hold like him responsible. Like why treat him like shit? He thought the camera was off. It wasn't like he was like staring dead in the camera. It's like, you're gonna watch this. Like it didn't go down like that. He thought the camera was off. There's a lot of people that they sit with these Zoom conversations and these Zoom meetings and they're dressed up in a suit and tie and a top, and on the bottom they're just wearing boxers. Like,
Well, here's
You're wrong.
here's the context as to what happened. The two sources described a juncture in the election simulation when there was a strategy session and the Democrats and Republicans went into their respective breakout rooms for 10 minutes. At this point, it seemed like Tubin was on a second video call. The sources said that when the groups returned from their breakout rooms, Tubin lowered the camera. The people on the call said they could see Tubin touching himself. He then left the call. He called back in, seemingly unaware of what his colleagues have been able to see, and the simulation continued.
Damn, he couldn't wait.
Right. You couldn't do that like out the room?
I mean, I know there's some people that have to. Okay, I'm gonna use professional terms.
Oh, now.
There are
Now you want to be professional?
there are some people that cannot work under pressure, so they have to alleviate themselves so that they can get back into whatever high profile positions that they have. I mean, I've known coworkers that went to the bathroom and came back a little bit more chipper during like a deal or something. Like to some people, because that's when you are doing that, that's like endorphins or some sort of chemical that, and some people are literally addicted to that chemical. Hold on.
Like they have some type of glow or something when they come back.
Yeah. That's why they always say men should not leave the house hungry or horny. Beats mode. You know what? I think the majority of us have. He says, I ain't gonna hold you. I did that one time in my job in my bathroom. Most of us have. You know what? This is becoming a very difficult report. Pornhub time.
Oh no.
Look, I've seen people, again, like I said, some people can't work under pressure like that. Crypto Media says, okay, real question. What do you think of people saying that white people try to be black because they connect more to the culture? Well, Crypto, I don't really like that term. You know, I've been told a long time I was trying to be white. I don't really think that black, like, I don't think anyone can try to be black because black is what it is. I think what you mean, like, when people say that you have a lot of innuendos, I guess that emulates a typical, stereotypical black person. I personally don't like it. I mean, I've dated white guys that I thought was mixed and they just happened to be Irish and shit, but they were more black than me. The whole lingo, the dialect, you know, just the way they move and shit. I'm like, yo, how are you white? There's no way. I used to say to this kid, are you serious? Like, I talked to this dude on the phone and I thought that I was talking to a black dude. And when we finally decided to go on a date, he comes rolling up and I'm like, hi, I'm waiting for somebody. Goes, you Minx? I was like, yeah. Why? Oh, what's up? I'm like, I was in shock.
That was like catfishing. He voice fished you.
He voice fished me, but it's like I would close my eyes and think I'm talking to a black dude. I open my eyes as an Irish dude. I'm like, this is very scary. And he had bars. But the thing is that, you know, I don't really believe that culture, like, I don't think anybody can really like jack a culture like that. You know, if a person is black, let's say a person is white, they grew up in the Bronx and all they know is the Bronx and they learned the dialect, they know the lingo, they know, you know, how to be hood, they know how to, you know, they know that stuff and it becomes a second nature to them. I don't really consider that being or acting black.
Mm-hmm.
I just consider acting, you know, you're culturally,
Hip.
you're more culturally hip to that. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But I've been told 100 times that, oh, you're trying to be white. You sound like a white girl. This, and that. That used to always hurt my feelings because I was like, since when does speaking properly?
I think they call it code switching now.
Yeah, people accuse me of code switching all the time, and I'm like, no. I'm more like, if we are professional, I'm going to talk to you like a professional. If we chill, I'm going to talk to you like you're my friend. But you're going to get professional from the jump when you meet.
Yeah, everybody's got that professional.
Yeah, when you meet me first time, I don't care if we're in the streets. I don't care you'll always get a professional version of me first because I feel like I'm always selling myself. So
You whore.
I'm always doing myself. Um,
If we were to ever meet, I'm not getting professional minks at all.
Crypto Media says people told me to speak Queen's English because I'm white. Well, tell them to go fuck themselves because they can't tell you how to act. They can't tell you how to be. How do white people act?
Wait. What's Queen's English? I'm a little bleh.
Queen's English, like,
Yeah.
you know, like talk like this.
Oh, got you. I forgot we've got viewers from the UK. Shout out to you. Sorry about that.
Well, just because you are white does not mean that you have to act or be white. You could just be yourself. There really is no, there is no set way of actually talking to people. But however your dialect is your dialect. So if I'm a New Yorker, so I talk like a New Yorker. If I was to go down to Florida or wherever, it's going to change up then. And then if I was to
no,
go,
it ain't. No, it ain't.
oh my
No,
gosh, and
no.
I could go out to Cali and I could be like a California girl. So I can.
If you went down to Florida, your accent is too pronounced. You're not gonna lose it.
Yeah,
You can't lose it.
he says I call people blood clot and all that. Oh, so you Caribbean? That's all that is. You.
Oh, you one of us.
This is a melting pot. You know, your melanin in your skin does not dictate to you or to anybody how you need to be. You just be you. Period. Just be you. I'm just me. I don't do code switching, but
Like Sammy Davis Jr. said, I gotta be me.
yeah,
I gotta be me.
making me think of the WB Frog.
That's how he sound. If you ever heard the song.
Yeah, Crypto. I don't see, you know what? You're absolutely right. He says, I don't see race. I don't see race either. Well, we see race. Here's the thing. We see race because we are human. I don't see people like I see souls, if that makes any sense. I could see energy. I could see people's energy. So you could be the most gorgeous, dope at, but if you're a nasty person and you treat people like shit and you scam them, then you're ugly to me. Automatically, your soul is hideous. But don't let that get you, Crypto Media. As long as you don't be disrespectful to nobody, then it's really nothing. Trust me. We get told on this end of the coin that you're trying to act white, and I still don't know what acting white means.
Dressing like them, listening to music that most black folks look at you like, what the hell are you listening to? Like, here's a guilty pleasure of mine. Okay,
Metallica.
no, I listen to easy rock, adult contemporary. Like when you're growing up in a musical house and you're being exposed to all types of music, you don't just stick to rap because I'm black. You don't stick to R&B because I'm black. You don't stick to James Brown and Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire because I'm black. Like I've listened to Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, Rolling Stones, Zeppelin, all that shit. So on my way to work, I listen to Steely Dan. That's my shit. And I sing along and move on. Because as a producer, I'm listening to the music, not so much as the lyrics. I'm listening to the music, to the production, and all of that. Like, that's me. I listen to some Michael McDonald. I listen to Kenny Loggins. I listen to Dolly Parton. Look, whatever floats my boat, all right?
Yeah, I listen to everything. Like I can't say like I'm only subjected to listening to hip hop. I mean, personally, I can't stand hip hop. I can't stand hip hop right now.
Not the new stuff. I'm not really.
But I'll bump some, J. Cole. I'll bump some Nas. I'll bump some Kendrick. But I don't really like see myself like I really be balling out for some Linkin Park or some Metallica or some POD. Like I go hard for that shit, right? Like people in my house look at me like I'm crazy. Not like they don't anyway, but more so when it comes to the music. 30 Seconds to Mars, Beats Mode. I love 30 Seconds to Mars. I knew I loved 30
Listen to her.
The moment when I saw Jared Leto in that shit, and he's like, in the map of the world, in the map of the world. And I'm like, it's coming. On his face is the map of the world. I'm like, yes.
Oh,
I love
okay.
I love death metal. Like the thing is that as producers, like I think that's where like why I'm so great with like loops and melodies is because I've heard so many. Like I've heard so many. Like my favorite band is Coldplay, believe it or not. Even though it's very depressing, I just love the compositions of it. Like I listen to everything, the breakdown of how Chris Martin just like really gets in that production bag with that. Because you hear the strings and the symphony orchestra and the guitar that's on the left headset, and then it goes around the back of your head to the right because the electric guitar is coming in on the right. And I'm like, I see how you did that. I love how you did that. Because it's like they know how to mix that shit. Like your head feels like a concert. Um, and people send me like I have artists all the time, like rock artists that hit me up and say, "Hey, I'm not sure if you play this kind of music," and I'm like, "Send it over. I need to hear new rock shit. I don't hear any old rock shit." So I hear it and I love it. And one of my favorite artists right now, she's a rapper, but she has a lot of rock elements in her music. Uh, Damn, it's a tip of my tongue. Lipstick Killer. I love Lipstick Killer. Her song that she has called Rock Shit. I play that shit out. Everybody get rock with the rock shit. I'm like, ah! And then she starts rapping, and then her bars is sick, and she's gorgeous. Pause. I'm gonna start singing.
No, 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 no,
She's
no.
gorgeous.
No need to pause it. You've already made it known.
Beast Mode says 30 Seconds to Mars, Coldplay, Linkin Park, Taking Back Sunday, Panic at the Disco, Dying Fetus over at yes, you're right, Crypto Media. A lot of these artists came in at the wrong time on some real shit.
Some
But
of they should have came out in the 90s.
that's my next
Some of them did, but
yeah, like Flyleaf, that was one of my faves. Beast Mode said you lost your privileges to say pause. No or no homo.
no, we can't say that because that's
All right, cool. I'm gonna just say play. All homo. Beast Mode says I love
just joking.
I love Flyleaf. Yeah, Flyleaf was actually one of my favorite bands when I was in high school. I used to love listening to Flyleaf and Evanescence.
See, y'all speaking a foreign language to me.
The thing I loved about Evanescence though, Amy Lee's voice was just so like, you know, you felt like a vampire listening to her shit. You're like, yes, yes, I feel so Edward Cullenish.
Foreign language over here. I have no idea who the hell y'all talking about.
People said, okay, Minx, it's time for bed. See, I'm gonna listen
Yeah.
to all this shit tonight.
Time for bed.
Because what was it? 2 nights ago, I put up a picture of my nephew and my daughter together talking, and I used a song "Here's to the Night" by Eve Six. One of my friends says, "What you know about that?" I said, "What you know about that? Huh?"
All right, Tia.
That's why I used it. Yeah, Paramore. I rocks with them. So y'all know your rock. Y'all know your rock, and that's dope. You know, that is a good ass community, and they don't really get as much support like the hip hop artists do. But there's some really good bands out there. She's like,
I have nothing to contribute to this subject.
I'm coming out with a rock EP, guys. Watch. I'm gonna come out with my rock songs. I have my beats. I have the beats.
Yeah, what happened? What happened to this guy? Hold on, I gotta find it. I'm sure I still have it on my phone because I never took it off. Where is it?
Fifi Dobson. She was in one of my favorite alternative. Fifi Dobson. Beast Mode says I got dibs on the guitar and the keyboard.
Where is it?
Yes, I don't want to say your name wrong. Bahama Boy. Yes, Evanescence was a big influence in the Black culture, including I think the one song that I've never seen a group of Black people go crazy over in my life was Freak on a Leash. I don't care if you were Latino, black, white, Asian, it don't matter. Freak on the Leash, when that beat dropped, it was a wrap. She's like,
I don't know.
No, you had dudes that was in ciphers in my high school. Yo, yo, on the block. I was just hanging out with Jadakiss the other day. Yo, this dude, and I'm like, word. And then as soon as you hear the beat for Freak on the Leash start, you hear these mofos going fucking wild. Something takes the part of it. You and I will better be. And you just start screaming that shit. Oh, yeah, black people was really bumping that shit. She's like, You gotta hear that beat though. You gotta hear that beat though.
I can't find it. I'm gonna have to.
Speaking of, I think Friday. Was it Friday? No, it was Saturday. Saturday made 1 year that I did my song I Can't Help It. 1 year has been out and I still don't have that EP out.
Talking about me. You need to drop that shit. When's it coming out?
One of these days, I'm gonna have to take a whole week off. No podcasting, no broadcasting, no nothing. Just go off the grid and just work on and finish these damn EPs. And only talk to people in Discord. Like, hey guys, I'm still alive, but Twitter's down, Instagram is down, everything is down until I finish this EP.
Another dope topic. I think this will be something that we close on. How long should an artist sit on a beat before the producer says fuck it and sell it to someone else?
Is this a trick question?
No.
I think.
And the only reason why I'm asking, because and shout out to Jay Versace. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, by the way. He's recently been producing, and so he was saying how
he's producing now.
Yes. Oh, you know Jay Versace?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
Fine.
Yeah. So he says, when y'all be sending people beats, how long do you give the artist to respond before you send it to someone else? And someone commented, why do y'all think we could write and record whole songs in 20 minutes? I said, well, the way that music's being written and recorded, there should be no reason why a beat should be sat on for a month, especially if all we keep hearing is new project on the way and you ain't wrote nothing. Meanwhile, you got other artists that's coming out 48, 72 hours, turn around and got the shit ready to go. And as it is, music ain't these songs ain't 3-4 minutes anymore. It's down to like 2.5.
Crypto Media is hilarious.
What is that?
So I used to edit a 2K gig in 48 with no sleep and 7 liters of corner store energy drinks.
Listen, you got to get it done. How by any means necessary.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you. I think a week is enough to. I'll tell you this. A week is enough for you to hear the beat, groove to it, see what see if anything's coming to you, and if nothing is coming to you, tell the producer.
And that's his main point. He's saying that communication is a big thing that lacks between the producer and the artist. And also he mentions how if you're going to use the production, credit someone. That's a given, but
no credits.
No, credit me, goddammit. I want my props.
But this is the other thing too.
Someone tweeted, if they don't respond to the DM after a week, that beat has 10 different foster families. See?
Not even, well, this is the thing. If you buy the beat, if you purchase the beat or whatever,
sit on it as long as you want to.
You sitting on it. I mean, I do agree. There is no communication. Like I have a couple of artists, right? And I ain't gonna put nobody on blast because I know everybody's busy and I don't get mad. But I have literally 13 beats out. I have 13 dry spots on my inbox, right? Now, the way that I work is that if I give you a beat and I say, look, I kind of had an idea for this song and this is what it is. And, let me know what you think. If you ain't hitting me back to say, yeah, this is something I can fuck with, or yeah, I'm gonna check it, and then I don't hear back from you, the
No,
beat is already gone.
null and void.
The,
Or,
the,
I'm going to use it.
no, this is what I do. The beats that I give out, if nobody hops on it, nobody gets me anything back to me, it becomes my song. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's my
When
shit.
I put it
Well,
out,
it's always going to be my shit, but it's my shit now.
right. So this way, when I put it out, I make sure to it that I tag that artist. And when they get all mad and they start writing their little indirect shit, my whole thing is, what did you pay for? Because it was never your.
Or did you?
No, I don't. This is the thing. I don't charge for beats, right? I don't charge for beats.
Why not?
I don't charge for beats because I feel that I will make my most money in the back end. Why would I charge you $50 or $100 for something that has no certainty? So at that point, I feel like my beats are my babies. These are my babies. So if I offer you to hop on my shit and you're taking forever to get back to me with no reasonable explanation, or just say, Minx, you know what? I like it, but it ain't for me. Not for me. I'll be like, cool. Now I don't feel bad, hopping on it, but just like I know, I have a lot of beats just sitting around and a lot of artists, they hit me up, talk about let's work, but you don't move at the same speed that I do.
Exactly. And that's another thing that people need to understand. I think we've covered this so many times, but again, artists, if you're going to if you're going to reach out to a producer for a beat and they give it to you for little or nothing, use it. Don't just sit on it. That don't be a dick.
There's a lot of that going on.
I've given some of my best shit for little or nothing, and it just wasn't enough, and it got sat on, and it's still in my folder, and I'll probably use it or sell it for exclusive.
That's how I feel. Like I can't. I literally have at least 12 EPs I'm sitting on, fully produced, and
I could just do a beat, but like I told you, I've got enough beats that I've done throughout this year where I could just put out another beat project.
But this is what I want to do, right?
Because my sixth one never came out. Ooh, deluxe joint. Shit.
What I really want to do, like I have put up a tweet the other day. I said something about, I'm not the type of producer that sits down and makes a beat just to make a beat. I'm the type of producer that sits down and wants to make a song from start to finish, right? I will not begin a beat until I finish it. That's my goal for the rest of the year, right?
How many finished joints do you have?
I have 132
Unfinished,
and some of them are just loops.
I have about 60 some.
This is exactly what my problem is, right? When I'm making the beat, I do just the 8 up to 8.
Yeah.
So I let it keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, because this is what my dad said, why don't you just sell beats with hooks? I said, all my beats have hooks already. It's just that I haven't sat down and arranged it and said, okay, let me extend this out to 110. Okay, this is where the bass line comes in. Okay, and now the hi-hats are going to come back in. I didn't arrange the beat. The beat is just the chord
like a skeleton, yeah.
And there's the hook. So that's why the majority of my beats went to my podcast, like my podcast background music, because I said, I ain't going to do nothing with this shit. Nobody else going to hop on it. So this going to be podcast music. So then my dad was like, well, why don't you just lease instrumentals for podcasts? I said, but Dad, everybody don't want sinister music though. So everyone doesn't want upbeat shit. So I can't have my podcast beats on other people's podcasts. Like that's going to be weird. So my problem is that I create the song and it sits there with a hook, just chilling until the night I sit down and say, let me go work on something. And I'm like, I'm not going to make anything new. I'm going to go back and see what I can resurrect. And then when I go back and listen to it, it's not the same feeling that I had.
Right. See, that's how I do stuff. I'll do like a 16 and a hook just to feel the vibe,
Right.
depending on what the mood is for that day. And like I've told you before, some of my best shit is when it's raining.
One artist I definitely take my hat off to, Matt PFV. That dude can bang out 5 songs in one day, maybe even more than that.
I used to be able to when I had the time and the
I was banging out full tracks, made the beat, recorded to it, but made the beat, was writing while I was making the beat, and then recorded the shit, then did like a soft mix and threw that shit up on MySpace. And I would have maybe 3 beats a night, 3 full songs a night. So people used to say, "Oh my God, man," it's like, "You're really good." But it's like, I can't, when you're a parent and you're consistently sidetracked, you're
mhm.
consistently bothered. And I'm not going to say I don't never look at my little one as a bother. I mean, just adults around here. I'll be working and then it's, hey, can you do this? Or, hey, can you, so you lose that spark. And I'm in no way, shape or form saying that, fuck, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, we are in a time where we're running out of time. So I came to the point in my life, I was like, I just create now. Like, my days to make a full song is a Sunday for some reason.
Um, mine's been on Saturdays.
Yeah, mine is Sundays because it's more like I'm in
That's
here,
weird.
I'm in the she shed. It's just me, the baby's with the grandparents. Gino's working on the car, so it's silent. So now
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, now I can work. So I could
Mhm.
do my best shit or at late at night. But I get angry with myself because I know that I have good shit. I have good material.
Yeah.
And I really look at like these young artists, especially the ones that got scammed. I've been talking to a few of them. A lot of them got talent. Some of them can't afford beats. And I literally am saying, hey, look, how about why don't we work on like a 5-part, 5-song EP produced by me? You'll be my artist because nobody wants to have their own artist anymore. They just want to be able to show that they got a PayPal deposit, and that's not me. I come from a time where I've like when I made my beat called Sassy Swag. I knew the name of the song was going to be called Sassy Swag. I knew that. I knew how the hook was going to go, but I wasn't a rapper at that time. Or I was, but I was scared to rap. I'm going to be honest. I was very scared to rap because I used to scare myself. Oh my God, I sound like fucking Eminem.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
stop. She said,
I'm
"Mm-mm."
dead ass. When my first rapper name was Shizzy Scats.
What? Huh?
That was my first rapper name was Shizzy Scats.
The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I thought it was. I thought it was dope because I was reading in 17 magazine that was Nelly Furtado's first name, and they were like, "You don't look like no damn Shizzy Scats." I said, "Well, I do." Yoink. So every time people used to ask me to spit, I was happy because a lot of shit rhymes with scats. So I used to say, "Yo, this is Shizzy Scats with the fitted hat. Oh, don't come at me or you're gonna get with the gat or whatever, cat in the hat, something, rap. And I used to always do whatever. So
Yeah.
my cousin was like, don't, you don't look like no damn Shizzy Scats. So I stopped using Shizzy Scats, but that's still my graffiti tag,
I
Scats.
I forgot my first name. It's probably some corny bullshit.
Well, I thought about releasing a song under Shizzy Scats and not saying anything. Just seeing what people say. No, but listen.
Ah.
So I said I wasn't a rapper. So Miss Felony, um, she went by Felony, but we went through some legal issues, so she had to be Miss Felony. I kid you not, that was the first time I realized. I was like, yo, this music business shit is crazy. I'm managing her, and I posted up a picture, and we got a takedown notice on Tumblr. So I said, this was back in 2011. No, 2012. Got a takedown notice for impersonation. Impersonation? The fuck?
Who was you impersonating?
Apparently, there was a rapper named Felony already. And she trademarked it and everything. So she
Oh.
couldn't be Felony. She had to be Miss Felony at that point. So we were like, fine, fuck it. Like, I was literally trying to talk to this chick, like she was trying to make me out to be all evil and shit. And I was like, look, Felony, on some real shit, I didn't know. I'm new to this. I'm 19. I've never managed artists before, and I apologize. I will change the name, whatever. She started flagging all of our shit. And some people really don't play around about their names like that. So she was really,
Yeah.
I felt that she was a little bit too much. She just could have hit us up and said, look, here's my trademark information, blah, blah, blah. Please take everything down with that name or change it up. I would have done it, right? But anyway, when I first met Miss Felony was off of a beat that I made after I heard her spitting on a DVD. And I hit her up and I said, hey, my name is Minx. We go to the same high school. She was a year younger than me. And I said, look, I made this beat for a song. It's called Sassy Swag. And I really want you on it. Now she's thinking that she had just one verse on it. I said, no, it's your song. I'm just singing the hook. 3 verses. That type of beat.
3 verses.
That type of beat. And I just did the hook. So
nobody makes that anymore.
Nobody. So then my dad was like, look, let's cut back the third verse and just close you out with a second bridge. I said, okay, cool. So now listen, Miss Felony did not know me from a hole in the wall. She just knows me from a message on MySpace. I made a beat for you and I hear you want it. She was like, dope. I sent it to her. She hit me back the same night. Yo, this is hot. I would love to be on it. What's the concept? I said, all right, the song's called Sassy Swag. And pretty much, you know, my man just dumped me. So I kind of, she's like, oh, word, my man just dumped me too. He cheated. I said, yo, mine did too. So
oh my gosh.
now you see that energy is already starting because now we know the song has a purpose. So I said, well, I'm trying to do like an anthem for ladies. You know, you don't need a dude. Just get a good job, take care of your kid, and that's it. She says, you wouldn't mind mentioning like, you know, being a single mom in a track? I said, no, do that. And I said, you want to come to my studio? She's like, yeah. So she's thinking that there's a studio in my house. I took it in my dad's spot. She walked in and she looked around and she was like, this is a real studio. I said, I know. This is my dad. And she was like, I can't record here. She literally was trying to walk out the door. I said, no. Come on, please. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. He's not going to judge you. My dad actually taught her like breath control. And so she got a full studio experience. And you know how much money she paid me? I didn't want nothing. I wanted to work with her because I loved her style. And this is why producers today are fucking failing because all y'all care about is money. You don't care about building a relationship with artists. You don't care about building a relationship in general. You just want to make a relationship with your Cash App. And that's just not how shit goes. Back in the day, this is how we moved. Now, I know some of y'all saying, oh, well, we're in a computer age now and shit. That still don't mean, you know, my homie Brian lives down in where is he? I forgot. He's down south, though. I sent him a track. He gets it back to me that same night. I'm like, I just gave this shit to you an hour ago. You had this verse written already. No. I just wrote it just now. It's because he believes in me. I believe in him. And
besides, who's gonna sit there and wait and wait and wait? If you got an idea, if you got the juice going on, just get it on paper, on your phone, do something with it. Like, why are you waiting and holding on to it for like weeks?
Yeah, I come from an era where producers had artists. That's the difference. So I personally think that artists, you got a week. And if you don't have the song or an idea or even a fucking phone call, my dog died, so I really haven't been in the mood to write anything, at least I know the status.
Even if it is a lie.
Most of it is a lie because they always, you know, I look at artists when they tell me, Minx, I really need beats, and they give them a beat, and next thing I know, they coming out, they got, new EP dropping Friday, pre-save. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. The shit drops. You go through all 30 fucking songs.
And the one that they asked from you ain't even on there.
And then you know, I hit them back. I'm like, hey, dope EP. Is the beat that I sent you going to be on the next one? Oh, word, I forgot about that. Okay, so you just hoarding beats now. Okay, now I'm hopping on it. So
yeah, no, it's mine.
Producers, you're just as bad as the artists. Artists are just as bad as the producers. We have to work on a better way of communicating and just being able to get shit done. I don't like working with people that don't like to get shit done. Talk is nice. Talk is cheap. And talk is not putting money in my pocket.
But communication is key when it comes to business. Case in point, this beat right here that I'm about to play, I hope y'all can hear it. Go ahead and bring one of yours up, Minx, so we can close the show. A little after 10. She's like, quit playing.
Quit paying attention. Come on. Hold on.
If you don't bring your ass, I'm gonna knock your ass out too.
I wasn't looking up. That actually scared me.
I need to work on me. I need to start titling this shit because I don't know I forgot what any of all this sound like. Whoops. I just got beat 1 done, beat 2 done, beat 3 done. I'm trash. I don't title much because it sounds corny to me to title it, and then on the off chance somebody wants it, and now I'm giving them this corny ass title. But yeah, this is one of the.
You see how quiet I've been because I just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
No, don't scroll. Don't keep scrolling. This ain't the hashtag keep scrolling movement. This ain't it.
Everything I'm looking for is.
But this is off of my beat project that I hadn't come out with because at the time I was going through job issues and all that. So I was really focused on figuring out how in the hell I was gonna pay my rent. Damn, I really don't know which one to play. Like, which one's my good one? Fuck it. I'm just going to play one. And if I do get flagged, I'm sorry, but this is the shit that I made. Hold on. Is Stay Fleets on here?
No, not today.
We didn't see Stay Fleets? Oh. Mm-hmm. So I was going to tell him I didn't make this with my Dr. Dre ass beat maker. This might be something you might be interested in, though, Minx. For real.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. You can't hear anything, Captain. Hold on a second. Now, how come I was able to play the theme song, but I can't play nothing else. You bitch.
Oh, I hear it now.
There it is.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Hey, yo, Seven, give me something to your way.
Now, by the way, this beat is 3 minutes and 55 seconds. It was asked upon me to get this beat, to send the beat, in which only 2 minutes of it was used. I feel that's a waste of a good beat. Use it. Pay me first, then use it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some slight. Yeah, that's something slight. All right, Minx, you up? No, she was still scrolling. She was still scrolling.
Okay, so this is one of the beats that I gave for free, and I'm still waiting to hear back from.
How long it's been? If you're thinking about it, that's just done, null and void.
I think it may be about maybe 4 months.
That's your shit now. Look at me. That's my beat now.
I can't with you. Hold on.
Yes, you can. You have. Don't tell me you gotta look for the little PC thing.
So, God damn it.
Oh, she done messed up.
Hold on, I think I got something. My question is, where in the fuck is my...
The little adapter piece?
Man, listen, I done lost it.
Didn't you just buy 2 of those?
Oh, here it is, right here. It's on the floor.
I'm about to whoop your ass. Now I'm gonna sound like my mama. If you put shit up, Well, you can find it. You won't be looking for it.
Or like my mom would say, if you don't mess up, then you don't have to clean up.
If
Why
it's
does
misplaced,
my
you must don't want it.
Why does my house look like hell hit it? It's always like that one. My sister and I used to clown her about it, but mommy, can hell actually hit something?
You know what I'm trying to say. Don't be smart.
Well, you already know. We were smart asses. Okay, so here we go.
Good Lord.
Good.
Mixing her chords.
Yo, I am always
Tangled up.
tangled up in shit, but I got it. This thing came out. How dare you? All right, so I'm gonna play like a little dance record that I did. It has a hook on it. Here we go. God damn it! Oh, here we go. The aux chord. Good thing this ain't. If this was Final Destination, this is how I'm dying. This is how I'm going out.
Electrocuted and wrapped up in chords. I can actually see that. I can actually see that. She died doing what she loved.
I hate you.
She died doing what she loved, getting tangled by chords. I'm looking for
By
shit.
all different types of chords. I'm looking for my aux chord though. That's the shit that I'm looking for because that's what I need.
She's having a chord orgy in there. What the hell?
Aux chord, you made my day. You son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you would think, you would think that I have. I think
You'd think you'd keep shit like that on your table so you wouldn't have to do all of this.
Yeah, it's in my face somewhere from Friday's podcast. All right, so I'm just gonna head over to Airbit. Fuck that.
Oh my gosh. Airbit.
Airbit.com.
Lord.
Oh, and you know what's even funnier? This fucking mixer is a Bluetooth, and I'm
Lord. I was about to call you by government. I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
okay. Airbit.
Bruh.
I was like, I'm sitting here like, why am I going crazy looking for a chord when I have my whole shit as a fucking anyway.
Wah, wah.
Now this beat seems to be everyone's favorite. I don't know. Everyone plays this and asks me for the specs of it. I called this one Wine and Kush Dreams.
I like how Airbit just threw that tag in there like you asked for it.
For real. It's just chill. It's just a chill joint.
I like that snare.
Airbit.
This motherfucker here.
Airbit.
Airbit.com. Nigga, shut up.
I was channeling my inner John B with this.
Enter tag in 3, 2.
That shit's worse than the Spotify shit.
Airbit.com.
Nobody asked you. Shut up.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
Okay.
I forgot
like.
the Bluetooth on this shit.
I
So I called it Wine and Kush Dreams because that's exactly what we was on when we made it.
I'm gonna play one more. I really need to title my shit because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, my shit is just, I got way too much stuff.
Let's see. See what this sounds like.
Airbit.com.
No. Not at all. I forgot what the sample was, but I chopped this bitch up, so hopefully I won't get flagged.
Hey, yo, Seven, give me some video.
Don't ask what the vibe was. Oh, that little bass guitar, that's me.
I love that. I can hear Rick Ross on this.
Really?
Let me get a little pizza.
I know he be sitting there trying to make the most simplest shit sound so luxurious.
Oh wow. I'm about to say station caffeine is like, yo, level 7, let me freestyle to that beat. That's no rap mode. Art Lover said that's smooth. You could ride to that.
Yeah. I
think me and Beast Mode gonna have a feature.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I never did play the one that I had finished last month. I guess
She said last month.
well, it was last month. Technically last month. The last beat I did was September 19th. And that's how I dated it.
It sounds very very smooth. I see what they mean about the smoothness. I still hear it in my head type shit.
I mean, you know, I should have jacked the levels up on this though. Cause it's real fucking quiet. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Jesus. I forgot I had to turn this up. If y'all got headphones, I need y'all to put them bitches on. That's pretty much that. There's really no change up or nothing. It's like a freestyle type.
Art Lover says that they could hear Alicia Keys on this one.
Oh shit. Alicia Keys type beat. I thank y'all for the love.
We gotta have we gotta have just like a show where we just like showcase beats one day.
I just wish that there was a way for me to get my first joint off of a CD and onto my computer, because my computer does not have a disk drive.
Oh my god.
Yay.
I fucks with it. I really do. You got some good shit.
Preach. All right, one more and we can get the fuck out of here.
Beast Mode says showcase beats and have artists cam up the freestyle on it. That'd be dope.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
Bars. Tag your favorite artist.
Who's got Who's got bars? I don't know what it is with me and heavy bass lines. I don't know.
I like that though.
It just drives the beat for me. Hear that little vinyl crack in the back?
I like that snare.
Kind of lo-fied it out a little bit. I think I was trying to go for that, but I don't know.
Sounds like a storytelling type track.
See, you get it.
Not like King Von or nothing.
Huh?
I said not like King Von.
No. Not like that. No.
I love that dude. That dude, yo, I don't know. Something about his music gets me mad pumped up. Like maybe would like get away with a crime or some shit.
Like you're ready to go kill somebody and just, it's all right. I'm getting away with it.
So they're saying this is a Tribe Called Quest vibe. You better stop playing and drop that Joan and old school vibes. Yeah, that's definitely a like a storytelling type of joint, like, something with twists and turns, and we need more
I made a beat that was almost 6 minutes long because I didn't know when to wrap the shit up, and it was a storyteller type shit. I wish I had it, but I don't know what it sounds
See, now you've inspired me to finish up at least 2 beats tonight.
like.
At least 2 beats.
I mean, you'll do a lot more than I have. I haven't been able to do too much anything. I think this is my favorite one this year.
My favorite one you did.
This one?
I love this one. This one's gonna sell.
All original, no loops, no midis.
I love this shit.
Then I got that bitch in there.
I love the bass line on this.
Purchase your tracks today.
And the fact that some of y'all be rapping over that shit kills me. Buy the shit, you bum. Shit. I got racks of money. I got tons of coke. I be plugging. Purchase your track today. I got lots of bitches. Drive fast cars. I got lots of money. And then this bitch, purchase your track today.
Purchase your tracks today. And have the fucking R&B chick
Right?
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah.
your tracks today.
Yeah, but yeah, don't do that. I kid you not. When I was playing Grand Theft Auto, I heard they had updated the music list. And the shit was knocking. That was the crazy part about it. And then you heard purchase your track today in the back. I'm like, oh, and he made it to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Wow, really?
Wow, I'm
gotta
doing
be on-
something wrong.
Yeah, that's like the equivalent of saying I'm on Jada Kiss's mixtape.
I can't stand you. Listen, y'all, we have we gotta go. We've got to go. We do apologize for the late beginning though.
I will definitely say over the caffeine, yo, 759. She is. I'm not saying this because she's my people's. I'm just saying she is one of the best producers out here, slept on, and she is intentionally keeping away her music from us. I'm letting y'all know that she's intentionally.
Why are you snitching though? Mind your business.
She's intentionally hiding the goods. So make sure y'all follow her. They're saying they're gonna be following you. Ooh, look, you got yourself a little fan base now. Look at you.
Listen, you want to follow? There it is. Social media is up there. I need to get back to 420. I'm down to 416. Oh my god. Yeah. So follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm up there. Minx is up there. At the bottom of the screen is our IG for Random Talking Indie Music. Please follow us on Facebook as well.
No, she's not scared. It's just that you know what crypto. What happens?
Time, and it's time. It's motivation, beat block. It's a list of shit.
I'm gonna wrap it up real quickly. It's when you invest your time into people for such a long time, you invest your time and beats and energy into artists that you care for and care about, and then they give you their ass to kiss.
Which I ain't kissing. Which I am not kissing at all.
That's what makes us, like people, producers like us, like we're just at the point now. We're just making beats just to make beats, and if
just to make beats,
you rock with it. You want to do business, cool. But as far as fear, it's not even that. Like she said, it's all about time. We're running out of time. We can't keep wasting time with people that say they want to work and over a little discrepancy want to just be funny and shit. Like that's the thing we don't.
And again, I'm now working day shift. I come home Monday through Wednesday. I'm potting, and I have to get up at 6 a.m. And the few days that I do have off, I take that time to relax. If I do work on something, that's cool, but I don't rush to do that now.
Right.
because
we definitely know that she works very hard on all the shit that she does, and I understand why she's very like cool with it. She does.
I will say this: when I was working with that artist, I did enjoy that time because it got my creative juices going. You know what I mean? Pause. I don't like the word creative juices, but it was what it was.
I can't say pause ever again.
Absolutely not.
Continue.
But while we were in session, the fact that I could cook up and the artist fucked with it and then rapped on it and then I mixed it and then it was done and then I gave her a copy. Like that's the type of shit that I love to do. If I just find someone, and I'm not saying this person wasn't serious. Like she was here. She had a pen paper ready. She typing to doing this. The work ethic was crazy. When we was putting together her joint, the work ethic was crazy. I will always give her props for that and shout out to her. Now I'm just like, I don't rush to sit at this desk and make anything anymore because now I'm focused on this podcast. I feel like I have ADD and I can't focus on 18 things at once. I was on my DJing shit and then I was on my producing shit. And then it's like when I do more of one thing than the other, my attention just, oh, fuck this podcast. I'll just tell Meeks we won't do a show today.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when my skills fuck up. Because it's like, okay, I forgot how to do this. And like, like they say, when you don't use your skill, you lose your skill.
That's
and
true.
I've been making beats since 2005, low key, but I came out like social media 2009, 2010. So I've been doing this shit a very long time.
Me too. It's like the same amount.
And I'm almost 40. Like, bruh.
Get out of here with that shit.
I know we don't age. I know producers ain't supposed to age, but the fact that I'm almost 40 and I'm still sitting here on Fruity Loops and making beats for no apparent reason other than to just make them. Because that's what I love to do.
And now you're going to be making beats for certain publications that we're working on.
You see how she just volunteers me for shit like that? I have no idea what she's talking about. No, I'm kidding. But whenever Minx asks me to help out with certain things, I'm usually there. I'm there.
I'm gonna need some background music for certain projects.
I got you. I mean, I got a whole folder full of shit that I need to finish. So yeah.
Licensing, all that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right this time. Yeah, the shit's gonna be.
But yeah, I had to address that because I just want everybody to know that some of us just don't make beats the same way like we used to anymore for that reason. It's just you just don't want to waste time.
And the speed isn't there. Y'all have to really.
And I got no time to waste. Trust me.
I'm not one of those producers that take a day and okay, I got a new. It depends how the motivation is. If I'm on go mode, you might get a beat a day. But if I'm on 3 different things and I'm just the process ain't there. It's part of the process. It's just not there. So y'all have to take that into account as well. But for those who are just starting off producing, keep at it. Don't give up. Don't listen to the people that don't know what a Fruity Loops is, that don't know how to track out, that don't know how to do shit.
And don't even have the same equipment as you. How are you going to teach somebody?
Oh, that part. You don't have nearly none of the shit that I have. But who are you to tell me you don't know what the fuck you're doing?
But we will definitely be back tomorrow, y'all.
Yes, for more random talk, more indie music talk, more foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. And will Minx ever come out as bisexual? Find out on the next episode of the Random Talk Indie Music Show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in with us on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Caffeine. Y'all, we fuck with y'all the long way. You getting Gina's heart? You getting Gina's heart today because I didn't get to see her. So.
Oh, she was on her. She got toys today, so she was. I don't.
Oh, fuck us. Okay, word.
I got toys today, so F y'all.
Oh no, I'm gonna talk to her. It's okay. But shout out to everybody that tuned in with us. Like I said, please follow us on Facebook, also Instagram. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. We out this biatch. Until tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Y'all. Good night. Please wash your hands, wash your ass, wear a mask, call on your folks, let them know that you love them. Snail mail is still here. We still got mailmen and women running out here. Write a letter. Get off of social media. Do something with your life. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Good night.
It's time for me to go to bed. I got to get up at 6 a.m. This shit ain't for play. All right, y'all. We out. Good night, Minx.
Good night.